Hi, welcome. And you are the parent of Leslie, correct?
Yes, I am, Mr. Dominguez. Thank you so much for meeting with me.
Hi, so I see that you have some concerns about his futures. What is it that's something that you would like to talk about?
Well, he's not in he's not considering college options right now. He's very focused on getting a job right after high school. And so I'm just trying to figure out ways to encourage him to consider college options and just meet with you and see actually what his college options are.
Notice that first of all, one thing that I want to say is um, that everything that we talk about stays confidential in the office, and unless you tell me something about somebody causing harm to him or hurting others or causing harm to himself. Anything like that, that's something that I would have to disclose. I would talk to someone else about it as well. Do you have any questions?
No, no, thank you for that though.
Also, okay, so seeing his grades, I mean, he's doing good in school and everything. Talking with him in the past, that's one thing that he mentioned that he just wants to right now finish high school and just kind of take a little break from school and wants to move on to maybe working, like you said. I've spoken with him about options, maybe doing a trade school. Is that something you would consider? Something with a shorter career, maybe, just to motivate him instead of going for the 4 year or something like that. Would you be open to maybe something that's like a trade school or something that's just like a training for now? What would how would you how would you feel about something like that?
Yeah, I feel like anything like that is better than nothing. I just have some major concerns of him going straight into the, workforce without a little bit of college because my husband and I, we both went to college and it's definitely important. It helped us kind of move up that ladder quicker, we feel like. And I
Mhm.
just think he would benefit from, taking some college classes and kind of learning more about his personality and what's out there.
Have you just go straight to work? Is it that he wants money? Is it that he just wants that freedom?
You know, I I'm not sure. I feel like it's more just he's so burnt out with the school schedule and the system. And I've tried to remind him that, with college, you have more flexibility and you could go to school just on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can do night classes. And I think hearing that maybe from someone else would come be more impactful than, his mom that's lecturing him about it.
Yeah, we can present that to him, give him different options, different, like you said, different schedules, different days, maybe take one or two classes instead of just taking a full schedule, but at least he'll be attending college, even if it's one or two classes. Maybe that'll get him going again, and eventually we'll start going full time back to school. And then just give him examples about money. You can work 5 years, but if you go to school in a couple of years, you'll be making twice as much by getting an education. Just we'll play with numbers and so he can see the big picture. And like I said, maybe offer him maybe starting with one class here, two classes, and then so he gets back into the flow of school.
Yeah, I think laying it out for him like that would be really beneficial and like again more impactful coming from someone other than his parents. And I think that would be helpful.
Okay, then I'll meet with him and we'll try that, see how he feels about going that route.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Mr. Dominguez.
You're welcome, and then I'll follow up with you after I meet with him, and we'll go from there.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Miss Montez. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm really thankful that you're here today. I'm looking forward to talking to you. I was just trying to looking over my notes, and I think we're going to talk about your daughter Daisy, right? Who's a senior?
Yeah. Yeah, so I just wanted to talk to her about some concerns I have about her.
Sure. Yeah, and just to forewarn you or kind of let you know and preface the meeting, anything you share with me is confidential. It's going to stay between you and I. If you do share any information that, maybe Daisy's planning to harm herself or harm someone else, then we'll involve, other people and I'll have to let them know about that. But other than that, everything will stay totally between us unless you want me to share it with someone else. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. And so what are some of your concerns or, something I can address or work with you on?
So my main concern with her is that I mean, we're in February right now, and with graduation being around the corner, I talked to Daisy about like college and what she's planning to do after high school, but she expressed to me that she just wants to go straight into work. And I just have some concerns with that because um, I thought that her not wanting to go to college was just kind of um, a phase or something. But now that graduation's only 3 months away, I really want her to consider going into college.
Sure. Yeah. And so has she possibly like shared with you by any chance what her hesitation is for, going to college? Is any reasoning behind it?
She hasn't, no. She just tells me that she wants to go straight into the workforce and start working. And my thought is that she might want to just start earning money right away. Um, so I'm just trying to see how I can kind of convince her otherwise, without being too pushy. Um, yeah, I think that that's my main thing.
Okay. And has she possibly shared like the type of industry that she's wanting to go into as far as for jobs or for work?
Yeah, she really enjoys working with kids. So her plan to go, like, to kind of work after high school is to kind of become um a nanny of some sorts and start like babysitting and doing like jobs like that.
Okay. Well, now that you've shared that, I've looked at her grades and she's done great. She's not, failing anything. She's also not on the high end as far as like ready to transfer right away to a 4 year. She's definitely gonna graduate with a solid GPA, but you sharing that she wants to work with children, our local community college has a really good early childhood education program. And what I'm thinking with, of course, your support, I'd like to have a meeting with her and just kind of understand maybe what kind of job she's going to pursue, and possibly then use that information to encourage consider going even just to the junior college for 2 years, because again, having that associate's degree to work with students will get her on a higher pay scale, and maybe that would be a good first step to opening her eyes to exploring college. And after having 2 years there, then if she wanted to go on for a bachelor's, it would just be another 2 years more. And maybe just kind of providing her like an ed plan that would really make it realistic to show her the type of salary she'd make with a degree and without a degree could be helpful. And she could definitely work while going to the community college too. Do you think that would be a good first step, or would that be too overwhelming maybe to share with her?
No, I think that would be something that she would appreciate, and I would also appreciate it as well, for her to kind of see that.
Okay. Another thing too, I know, like you said, you expressed it's already February, they're graduating in May, but in April, we are going to have actually like a career day for our senior students. So that's going to have some schools that are going to be not just the local junior college and local universities, but also vocational training and trade schools, to kind of open our students' eyes to other types of education after high school. So I'll make sure that I remind her about that and encourage her to attend. And then as a parent, you said you're hesitant to be pushy, but you can definitely remind and encourage her to attend it as well. And it's going to be held in the evening. So you're also welcome to come and check it out as well with her if she wants her mom there. But if it's okay with you, I'll set up a meeting with her in the next couple weeks to at least get that conversation going, and then circle back and connect you on how that meeting goes, and see where we're at after that. Does that sound okay?
Yes, thank you, Ms. Miller.
Yeah, thank you. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, that is it. Thank you.
Okay, I will then meet with your daughter in the next couple weeks. Encourage her all the things that we talked about, kind of share with her information about the local junior college, and then check with her, of course, if it's okay to piggyback or circle back and talk to you about everything, and then we'll take it from there. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too. Hi, Mr. Dominguez. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
Good. So I understand that you have some um concerns regarding your student, but before we get started, I just want to say that whatever you talk about in my office is confidential unless you express anything that Miguel is kind of harming himself or harming others. And that's when I would have to disclose and kind of break that confidentiality and bring somebody else in and kind of talk about that. You good with that?
I'm good with that.
Okay. Yeah. So what are some concerns that you're having with Miguel that you wanted to meet with me?
Well, first of all, I feel like he just wants to finish high school and just go work. And I mean, anybody can work. I mean, he could always get a job, but I want him to do more than just get a job. I want him to continue school and get an education. But he's being a little stubborn right now. And I've been trying to talk to him about the importance of getting a career and education, further education like college. And right now he's just like, no, I'm just gonna go work. I'm just gonna go work. So I feel like anything that you can offer that help him out will be good.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm just hearing that he wants to kind of go straight into the workforce after high school, but do you know what kind of job he's looking for right after high school?
Um, Not really. I mean, some of his uncles work in law enforcement, and then some work in construction. So he feels that if I just go work with them, I can make money, and I don't have to go to school like my other uncle or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but I mean, pay the labor, the hard work, physical work, it's different, you know. And I tell him there's other jobs, there's other things you can do, but he just like wants to get an education, and he's just like, no, I'm just gonna go work. I'm just gonna go work. So I don't know where he wants to go. All I know is that he just wants to go work and make money.
Okay. Yeah, so definitely. So kind of what I'm hearing is maybe college might not be a good option for him just because if he feels like this towards it, we shouldn't force it upon him. But at the same time, maybe there are other options that we can help him explore. So I know that there's like trading programs that have to do with construction that are, that can help you join a union. And then working from the union, you can pretty much start off your career. It's a shorter trade program, about 6 months, and the same thing with law enforcement. If he were to want to become a police officer or something like that, following his uncle's footsteps, the police academy is also very short. So we can just help him explore the different types of opportunities that are available to him. Is that something that you would want to do with him, and for me to help you kind of facilitate?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea because I don't want him just to go work and not try to even get an education. Because like I said, anybody can just find a job, but I want
Mhm.
him to find a job where he makes a better future out of it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we all want that for our kids, and we want them to be successful and kind of thrive and in the when they're adults. But I would be more happy to help you with that. We can schedule something for next week just because it is February, and some colleges and some training programs are closing their applications in about a month or so. So we can definitely book an appointment for next week and meet with Miguel, myself, and you, and kind of talk over all the options that he has and kind of see what we can do to best support him and get him ready for life after graduating high school.
Yeah, we can do that. That'll work, and then we'll go from there. See what he decides or what we get from him. You know?
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Dominguez. Thank you for stopping by, and we will see. I'll see you next week, and I will also call in Miguel from class for that.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.